welcome to another edition of the AK Option Trader. I don't want to say it, I gotta say it. What a week we had. I've been saying it every week. So where are we at now? Well, nobody knows. I will tell you this, it is options expiration week, and looking at the economic calendar, we have got the PPI, core PPI, the CPI, housing starts, building permits, initial claims, leading indicators, things coming out next week. Every single one of them is expected to be bad. Bad, bad, bad. What we don't know is if that's accounted for or if that's going to be taken into consideration. I don't know if there's a way to know. I know what people think. I know what I think. I think some of it is accounted for, but not all of it. So if the numbers are much, much worse than expected, be prepared. If they're as expected or better, I think we could see a rise. So, all right, let's get started. We've got it is options expiration, by the way, which increases volatility. Normally, of course, nothing's normal right now. So we're looking at last week. Of course, Thursday was the killer day right here. This big old candle on Thursday. This is the Dow, by the way, in case you can't see the ticker symbol up there. Thursday was the killer day, and then Friday was kind of a dull day. I mean, I don't know how a 337 point loss can be a dull day, but it was just kind of blah. I don't know how to put my finger on it. Didn't play the way I expected. Didn't. What I was hoping for is a gap down and then a rise. It didn't. But what I did notice is we are actually, and I hate to say it, a little bit of an uptrend, sitting on some support on the Dow. Historically, November is a month of rallies. November, especially after bad Octobers, number one month for the S&P and number 3 on the Dow for best months. So November is usually the start of the best 6 months of the market. So just keep an eye on that. There's nothing in the market right now that makes me think it's going to rally, but historically speaking, I mean, I don't see any good news coming. So anyway, support did hold pretty good. It busted through here Wednesday, but that's what started pushing up move. I mean, this was a down day, but it was still not below the lows of Thursday, not even close. So take that for what it's worth. I don't know. I mean, it's just something I see, so I think I'd point it out. So here we go. Let's go ahead and take a peeky at the NASDAQ here. Same type of thing. I mean, it held support pretty good. It busted through, but boy, it came right back. And as I noted in the blog in the middle of the week or in the video, and now we're kind of in an uptrend thing going on here. So just keep an eye on that. You know, we got the stock RSI looking to cross up. I mean, histogram's not looking great, but it never really came down like it did over here, where we had that real big down volume. It's kind of petered out here, so we might be seeing a turnaround. I mean, it's something to look for. We could have an options expiration week rally. So, and then of course S&P. This is usually a good month for the S&P. Same type of thing. Held, closed out right on the support here. So we sit just beneath it, getting ready to see if we can test that and move on up. Stuff to watch for. The VIX was my favorite indicator of the week. Those of you who read the blog at www.akoptiontrader.com would have known that I wrote about it, and actually wrote about this line and this support, and I had put this in there a few days ago. Man, it hit it 3 times. Bang, bang, bang. I mean, closed on it twice and opened on it here and closed down. So 3 pops, and right here was a strong one because it hit the up indicator line as well, uptrend line as well. And so here we sit, you know, and this is, to me, is key. If we close above this, then it's going to act as support and kick us up to this line, which, as you see, gets higher and higher, which increases volatility as we go along. So that is something to watch. It was up 10%, almost 11%. That's stinking high on Friday. But I don't know. I have a feeling we're going to see it around this week a little bit. So I have a feeling that might hold and send us back into this area here, back into the 50s before we take another shot at this line. So just a thought. I got nothing other than my thought and reason to think that will happen. So anyway, move this over here, so get this ready. Here's TRV. This is some trades now. Let's look at I'm going to pop a few up. I'm going to put some more on the blog there and updates on some of the other ones. But here's a couple new ones. Here's a TRV. This is one I was watching. Why do I like it? I like the way it's trading within this zone here. It's playing in the areas, not exactly on the lines, but you can see it's playing in the fib areas. It's hitting one here, and it's coming up to the top Bollinger Band and the 200 moving average. I'd love to see it kind of kick up here, hit here, and then I'd be looking for a drop down, maybe all the way back into here, 3750 area. It's got okay volume, 6.6 million. Prices aren't too bad. It's near overbought, so just wanted to maybe you could take a little flyer on that one or something like that. If you take a look at it, see what you think about it. Don't ever trade any of these based on what I'm telling you. You need to do your own research. These are just ideas I'm throwing out, and you may not see the same things I'm seeing. Another one hitting the head. TAP, Molson Coors Brewing Company. Supposed to be something you go after when the market's as bad as what, cigarettes and beer, because people want to get drunk and smoke and forget their woes, yada, yada, yada. But, I don't know, this is kind of forming some kind of head up here. I mean, it is bonk, 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 bonk. Anytime I see a stock that's forming a head, it usually means that it's going to bounce off that before it retests it. Would have loved to see it be up here or have the 200 moving average down by it. But we've got the 50, and we've got the top Bollinger Band. I'll take it. We're in the oversold area. So this might be one worth taking a little flyer on. I wouldn't be surprised to see it down to the 3750 area, down in here somewhere. So there's one for you to take a little peeky at. And let's see what else I got here. ISIS, the mighty ISIS. You can see what I'm looking at right here. This bad boy's come down. Whoa, we're going to go ahead and go on up to 200. No way. Hit this 200 moving average. It's bounced its head on. So it could go down to the 12 range, I think. 1250, 1225 is probably what I'd be playing it for. Somewhere in there. Again, that's another down play. Look at high, turning, crossing down, heading down. Things are just looking bad for ISIS. So let's see. Let's see if I got an up play on here somewhere. What the heck? I'm depressing myself right now. This is HCBK, otherwise known as Hudson City Bancorp Inc. You say, oh no, a bank stock. This is the one that might move up. I'm not going to say it will. It's just a channel. See this little channel area here, and it's got that midline. You know, I love the midline. It's sitting on top of the 200. Got a nice kind of reversal, not a super great reversal candle, but it's sitting on there. I wouldn't be surprised to see this bounce back up, to be honest with you. So, you know, maybe take a little clip. 9.8 volume. It's increasing volume here. Wouldn't be surprised to see this bump up a little bit. Now, these stock are size crossing, going up, maybe. You know, crossing up, maybe. Not great, not picture perfect, but just something to watch for. I just wanted to throw one in there that was possibly going up. And here's another one that's possibly going up. And we're going to call it a day. This is a quick one today. I don't want to go too long. Anyway, here is Stericycle Inc. SRCL. I was just looking at this one. I actually got it off a newsletter. But anyway, I started looking at it on my own and kind of liked what I saw a little bit on here. If you look at this bad boy, it was forming a megaphone pattern. It may continue to do so. It may see an explosion up to here, up to the 68, 69 area from the 58. What I did is I drew two triangles, but I did it off the close and opens and then off highs and lows of the day. So I did off the wicks and the bodies basically, just to show you the difference there. If we go off the bodies, you can see we are right in the area where this thing needs to make a decision. If we go off the highs and lows, we've got a lot more room to play with. We got pretty decent volume. Volume's been increasing. You got a real nice reversal candle here off an uptrend. You got support at 200 moving average. We're a little bit in the oversold area, or overbought area, pardon me. But this would be one to watch. I wouldn't be shocked to see this come down here, test this, and then blow up here. So just wanted to see. So anyway, looking for more of the same next week. We're looking for volatility. We're going to expiration week. You should see a lot of things going on. If you can sit and watch, you should be able to trade. Enjoy these ideas. Like I said, do your own research. Check it out. But they're just things to look at. And like I said, I've got a few more. I'm going to update some of the ones, Gas, JPM, Staples, the Buckle, ones we've been looking at in the past. I'll update those on the website so I don't take too much time on here. So trade well and prosper. This will be AK Option Trader signing out. Have an excellent week, people.